This is Midwest Radio News.
It's 8 o'clock. I'm Greg Bown. It's predicted 28,000 police jobs could go in England and Wales because of government funding cuts. That from the Association of Chief Police Officers. On the day, a review is expected to recommend cutting £180 million from annual bonuses. The national job loss forecasts follow warnings from Yeovil and Somerset and Dorset police last month that they'd be making dozens of civilian staff redundant to make ends meet. Officers and PCSOs may have to go too, and overtime pay would be cut. These constables aren't impressed.
If you're going to look at doing policing on the cheap, then you have to expect the results are maybe not going to be the same as when you throw money at it.
Punishing us in this way by withdrawing the things that you said in a contract you were going to give to us, I think it's unfair.
A 3-day inquest begins today into the death of a woman in a tractor accident on a Somerset farm. Kim Webb died in hospital in Yeovil in June 2009. She'd been driving the tractor in a field at Manor Farm in North Cadbury. The 26-year-old was crushed by the vehicle. The hearing, with a jury, is being held at the Coroner's Court in Wells. British and French diplomats are preparing a draft UN resolution to impose a no-fly zone over Libya. It'll go before the Security Council if evidence emerges that Colonel Gaddafi's air force has been attacking civilians. Foreign ministers from the Gulf states have already requested a no-fly zone. Middle East correspondent Dominic Waghorn is based near Ras Lanuf.
The big problem for the rebels is they don't have any air power. Gaddafi controls the skies. That is dangerous because of what he can throw from the air, but also the mass panic it causes amongst the rebel troops as they run for cover. They can't control themselves or organise themselves very effectively at the best of times.
A Moroccan arrested after a knife incident in Shaftesbury is due back in court today. Mohamed Mugi allegedly went home and got a kitchen knife after being racially harassed outside 2 pubs in the town on a night last September. The 25-year-old, who lives in Shaftesbury, had reportedly suffered racial abuse on 4 weekends in a row in the time leading up to the incident. He's appearing before local magistrates. A Yeovil school is closed for a second day today due to health and safety issues. It's because a ceiling tile crashed to the floor at Oaklands Primary on Friday. Nobody was hurt, but the school was shut down yesterday for inspections to be carried out. Oaklands has only been open less than a year. The £10 million building is a merger of the former Parcroft Junior and Westfields infant schools. Finally, we're dangerously over-reliant on GPS, according to a new report. The Royal Academy of Engineering says the system's widely used for ship navigation, air transport, railways, the financial industry and emergency services, but there aren't any effective backup systems. It's calling for alternatives which don't rely on satellites. Dr. Martin Thomas, who led the study, says there could be grave consequences if GPS goes down.
It could cause loss of life even now. In the future, as more and more people become dependent and more systems become dependent on GPS, then the danger will increase, and that's why it's important to take some action now.
There we go. That's the latest from Midwest Radio News.
Up. Which one is incorrect?